And the Philistines fought, and Israel was smitten.
That's after they shouted. After they danced. After they went and got the Ark of the Covenant, they were what?
Smitten.
They were what?
Smitten.
Open your mouth and say smitten.
Smitten.
Read.
And there was a very great slaughter, for there fell of Israel 30,000 footmen.
How many?
30,000.
Can I say it like this? And I'm going to give you my subject, but can I say it like this? Look at all these chairs in here. We've been in this building 2-3 months. You remember when these chairs were filled? But some people you don't see now. A lot of them were dancing and shouting, but no power. No power. You find out what's in a person when they get in a real battle. The Bible said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. You will find out what's in a person when they're put in the right circumstance. I want to use for a subject today. Look at your neighbor, say neighbor. The series is from religion to relationship. Now my subject today is, look at your neighbor behind you and say, neighbor, the subject today, no relationship, no glory. No relationship, no glory. Now look at somebody right in the eyes and say, I can't live without the glory. You can be seated in the presence of the Lord. I promise I'll be done by 1:15. I can't live without the glory. I don't want a time limit today. Don't y'all take out on me. I'm getting ready to close in a minute, I promise. Religion is the belief in God. Now I know y'all might be quiet, but I don't feel like really teaching today, so I'm going to hold for about a minute. Religion is the belief in God. It's a particular system of such beliefs. Religion we find to be theory, theology, tradition, theatrics, and rituals. God, I said a mouthful there. Theory, theology, tradition, theatrics, and rituals. Well, Dunlap, what is a relationship? A relationship is the condition of being related or connected. Somebody say connected. Can you look at somebody and say, neighbor, you got to get connected. A relationship is an association, an alliance, an allegiance, a marriage, an affiliation. I'll say it again. A relationship is an association. It's an allegiance. It's an alliance. It's a marriage. An affiliation. It's a personal, intimate knowledge of another person. I'll say it again because that's powerful. It's a personal, intimate knowledge of another person. I know about them what nobody else knows. Isn't it something how, be honest about it. Do you remember your grandmothers or your ancestors? Many of them could not read. Many of them could not write. But they knew something about God that many of us do not know. They may not have known Hebrew or Greek, but they had power with God because they had a relationship. Look at I say a relationship. Do you remember the old school where it looked like they couldn't even formulate a sentence properly? Oh, but when you needed a prayer to get through, you knew who to call. Because all mama and grandmama had to do was call the name of their God. Y'all want to talk to you? They didn't know anything about 7 steps or 12 steps or 10 steps, but what they knew was get to the altar and call Jesus until he answers. Don't be honest about it. They had relationship. Relationship is a personal, intimate knowledge of another person. Relationship is connections and commitment. Somebody say connections and commitment. From religion to relationship. If there's no relationship, there'll be no glory. I don't know about y'all, I can't live without the glory. What are you saying, Dunlap? See, before cosmos, cosmos is C-O-S-M-O-S, cosmos. Before cosmos, that means glory. It means positive exposure. It means destiny. Before cosmos, there will always be something called chaos. Open your mouth and say chaos. You be honest about it, but look like before God ever gives you a shown up breakthrough, look like all hell breaks out. Have you to say, God, what's really wrong? What's going on in my life? Why does it look like everything is upside down? Preach Dunlap. Look like everything is contrary to what God spoke to me. It looked like everything is going contrary to what God has told me would transpire in my life. So you got to understand, before cosmos, there will be chaos. That's when you are troubled on every side. Can I pause parenthetically here to ask you, is there anybody that look like you are troubled or hard pressed on every side? Look like everywhere you turn, there's an issue. Look like I'm gonna take my time here. Look like everywhere you turn, Prophetess Trap here, something is wrong. Look like it's something all the time. Is there anybody that can be honest about it? Look like you are troubled on every side. Because be honest about it, you could handle life a little better if you only had one problem at a time. You know the song said one day at a time, but it looked like you dealing with one day full of 10 issues. You get one thing resolved, look like something else tears up, something else breaks. Are you trying to mend one relationship and the devil comes and severs 10 other ties? Look at somebody and say, trouble on every side. Before cosmos, there will always be chaos. Trouble on every side. Every bill look like it's a month behind, 2 months behind, 3 months behind. Car note is due, house note is due. Not only that, I'm troubled because not only am I dealing with financial issues and financial woes, I've got to battle the devil even in my mind. When the music stops, when the praise and worship is over, when the church door is closed, when the lights are off, I've got to fight the devil that is right in my mind. I'm troubled because after every prophecy, look like comes another problem. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, be honest about it. Look like after every prophecy comes another problem. I'm a preacher that don't say amen. Chaos, chaos, chaos. Trouble on every side. Look like before I can grieve over one death, look like somebody else died. Look like before I can get on my feet on this job, look like I'm laid off. Want to go back to school, don't have the time, don't have the finance, don't have the resources, don't have the babysitters. Matter of fact, I don't even have the time to focus. I'm in school or trying to go, and it looked like my mind is wandering everywhere. I'm trying to do my job, and my mind is wandering everywhere. Y'all ain't gonna talk. Or tell your neighbor, so he's talking about me. What you saying, Dunlap? Before cosmos, glory, the great reveal, there will always be chaos. But the darkness in your life, it prepares you for the brilliance of light that is about to illuminate upon you. What are you saying, Dunlap? Chaos prepares you for cosmos. That's why you got to tell the devil, I thank God for my destiny. Destiny isn't just the great things. It's not just the successes. Destiny is the good with the bad. It's the ups with the down. It's life experiences. Look at somebody and say life experiences. I thank God for the bad circumstances. The Bible says, and we know that all things. What you saying there? I'm talking about the good and the bad. The good, the bad, and the ugly. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the in-between. It's working together for the good of them that love God and are the called according to his purpose. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I thank you for the good and the bad. Chaos, it prepares you. Not only does it prepare you, it matures you.